Hmm? What's up, everybody? I'm Mike Hume. I'm the editor of Launcher. We have a very, very special stream today. Joining me, Launcher contributor Noah Smith, but also, possibly more notably than Noah, Austin Creed, aka WWE superstar Xavier Woods, multiple-time tag team champion and all-around Renaissance man. Austin, thanks for taking the time, man.
Of course, thank you. And I don't know about more notable. I don't want
We'll deal with it in game. We'll
up, everybody?
We'll deal with it in game. Don't worry.
Okay, all right, cool.
It'll all be settled. It'll all be settled.
Perfect.
Don't worry.
You guys doing all right though?
Yeah, all things considered, no complaints on this end. So settling in for a nice little Friday afternoon, little gaming, little weekend action before life resumes, and I have to do all the household chores and stuff.
Get the trash.
Exactly. But in the meantime, a lot of great questions to ask you here. Apologies to chat and any viewers. Noah has a dinosaur that masquerades as a dog. You may hear him intermittently in the background, so apologies for that. But let's get right to it. Austin, I got a bunch of questions for you, but let's just start with a basic one. What's your first memory of gaming?
Oh my God! Oh, the bangers out first. Is getting a regular Nintendo and having Super Mario and Duck Hunt on the same cartridge.
Nice.
That's one of those age yourself without telling me how old you are. And playing Mario, obviously, but like. More importantly was playing Duck Hunt, because for me, having zero accuracy at that age, just putting the gun on the TV screen and getting all the ducks and being really proud of myself like I did something, and my aunt coming in like a sniper and so, no, let me show you how to do this, and she like hooks it up. I'm like, so I'm not good at this. Gotcha. So that's when I learned like I need to up my game.
Wow, that is an intense memory. So I was reading a profile of you on the Detroit News. It ran about 6 years ago now, 2015. That's 6 years ago. Time is not a thing right now. But it mentioned that video gaming helped bring you out of your shell as a kid, and your mom actually had a beautiful analogy. It might have been yours, paraphrasing her, but that. When she saw you and your friend like both holding controllers, it was like a circuit had been completed, and she saw this change in you. What is it about gaming that helped you in that way?
I guess in that sense of it's the reason why people play games in general, or they watch movies or go see a play. It's like you have that escape from reality. I saw somebody tweeted today like, I don't hang out with people that stress me out because life is already stressful enough. And so being in that situation where you're playing this game, I'm not myself. I'm Mario or I'm Luigi, and I can kind of do and be and say whatever I want and not be judged on it. You know what I mean? So for a kid that is super shy like myself, being able to be in those different worlds, now I can open up, and because I'm not like nervous about getting made fun of or things like that. And so I think that's what really helped me out initially, like get into video games. And then once I was in, like there wasn't any getting out of it. It just became life. And so like that's really where all my friends came from, because
really?
as a kid, as a younger kid, I got into sports later. So I started like wrestling in 7th grade. But up until that point, like I tried playing football, but I got hit too hard. My helmet shattered. I cried. I was out because we
I'd cry.
we played pound ball in where I was from. So pound ball is you're on a team based on how much you weigh. And so I was a chunky kid. And so I'm like, I don't know, 9 playing with like 13-year-olds. And that's a big developmental difference.
Wow.
So these kids are mad that I'm on the team because I'm just going to take up a spot and get like ran over in a game. So they're trying to get me and my friend out. And so they did. I didn't want any part of that. So again, just put me back in that hole of like, maybe I really shouldn't do anything physical. I'm just going to kind of go to school, play games, read my comic books, and just be cool. But But honestly, doing that stuff, dude, like in playing video games and figuring out like I'm good at this, I enjoy it, I have fun with my friends, but then figuring out there are people who are in athletics that do play video games too, and I was like, oh my god. So let me try this again. Let me go back in with this new mentality of I'm not the outsider. And everything kind of changed when I had that switch kind of flipped, because then I got kind of good at wrestling. And so then I had that kind of awkwardness, like not fade away, but it was less prevalent and I think because people didn't want to pick on me because I was good at wrestling. And if you're good at wrestling, that means like you're good at one-on-one, like hand-to-hand combat. So so people kind of stay away from you. And so I think that helped me out a lot. But it really helped me find my footing like in the world, because you can, like I said, you can be Mario or Luigi jumping around on tortoises and like Goombas, or you can be Cloud Strife going around Midgar. Like there's so many different options and so many different things you can do, and customizing your characters and just creating this whole fantasy world for yourself. And it's safe, and that's what I like about it the most. It's a safe space.
It's interesting, Austin, hearing you talk. It reminds me of Bjergsen in League of Legends. He had a similar thing to where he was picked on. Not saying you were picked on, but he sort of that awkwardness and that for him he was not a wrestler, so he had to do it just through the video games. But he was able to sort of level himself up and make friends that way, and sort of find acceptance and then grow his career to what it is. One of the things that we do keep hearing about in our reporting are some of these similarities between video games and wrestling specifically. We're talking about the showmanship and the bombacity and just the energy and everything. I'm wondering, first of all, if you see that comparison between when you're streaming and when you're in the ring, and whether or not you think it's an apt comparison between the two different venues, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely think that gaming nerds and wrestling nerds are the same kind of nerd, because regardless of like which one you like, in your adolescence, you got made fun of it by somebody, whether you're playing games too much. Oh, look at these nerds just melting their brains. They're never going to amount to anything. Au contraire, my friend. Au contraire, my friend. But then on the wrestling side, like after, people are all into Stone Cold and The Rock and Undertaker. And then as you get more into high school and there's people that don't watch wrestling, now the seniors are making fun of you and stuff. Some people stopped watching wrestling because they didn't want to get made fun of. But those of us who made it through the trial by fire loving video games, or the trial by fire loving wrestling, we came out on the other end as adults who are doing all right. We're alive still. And that's the goal number one. And we still enjoy these things. And so I feel like once people get a mirror held up to themselves and say, hey, you went through the same stuff that they did for the same reasons, because you liked a fantasy world that maybe got you made fun of a little bit. But look at you now, because those people who are making fun of you are wishing that they enjoyed something as much as you enjoy either wrestling or video games. And so the fact that people play video games to escape and they watch wrestling to escape, it's the same thing. And so wrestling is just a live action, pretty much like Marvel or DC movie. It's live action superheroes. It's an anime. It's a video game. It's everything that nerds like. But I get bruises from it, and scars and scrapes and beat up, and I tear my my Achilles for that, so that people can enjoy that kind of fun. But then when I tear my Achilles, I get to sit down and play video games, so it works.
Actually, following up on that one, I mean, there's so many things to follow up on. The fact that you say you're shy. I mean, it does not come across that way.
I'm very good at masking it. I'm a very awkward man, but through the camera lens helps me out some.
Again, not seeing it, but I'll take your word for it. But on a more serious note, just based on what you just mentioned, I mean, tearing your Achilles. I never tore my Achilles. I tore my ACL.
Sorry.
And so I'm sort of asking for a personal standpoint here as well. How do you deal with the pain? How do you, besides playing video games, of course, but like, we'll get to your philosophy degree later. But yeah, just how do you manage it, and how do you deal with those sorts of obstacles?
Honestly, so with wrestling, you're just kind of in a constant state of ouch, because it's not something that your body is meant to do. It's not natural for it. But at the same time, like, we're able to like build up a callus on our body so that we can take that kind of punishment. So certain levels of pain don't, and this is going to be so weird, certain levels of pain like don't apply, because we're used to like I'm used to like dropping from 7 feet in the air onto like the ground, and that, which doesn't feel good. But
Really?
Yeah.
To say the least, yes. Yeah.
Doesn't feel good at all. But I mean, the best way to deal with it, and this is so weird because it's not available right now, is when people are there live screaming. Something can hurt, but then we hear that sound, and it pumps the adrenaline through our bodies so quick. Like the pain just goes away. You know, when you wake up the next day, that's a different story. But that's just a testament to how important fans are to what it is that we do. So we've got the Thunderdome, and it's like a big Zoom call. So it's literally like best case scenario for what we can do right now. But we just had WrestleMania. We had 25,000 people in Raymond James Stadium, just like they did for the Super Bowl. And it was unbelievable feeling that energy. So as far as like dealing with pain, specifically dealing with the injury that I had, the Achilles tear, the motivation to get healthy again, yes, is to get back to that feeling of being in front of people and performing and having that connection. But the bigger motivation for me, so I've got 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and right before my my injury, I had gone to a birthday party with my 3-year-old, because this was pre-quarantine, pre-COVID, and it was at a trampoline park, and I was like, oh my God. And he was loving it. He was at the perfect age to be like, to want to do flips and stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. We're going nuts. And so we had so much fun. And I was like, man, we're going to do this every other weekend. We're coming here. That weekend I left and I tore my Achilles, and I was so sad. Yes, because I couldn't wrestle, but more because like all I was thinking about, like, I don't know, like I might not be able to walk after this. I might not be able to jog. I might not be able to like dance with my kids. I might not be able to go to this trampoline park with my kids, and they're finally coming into the age of like wanting to do stuff. So like that was my motivation to get healed, is to be able to dance with my kids. As,
Wow.
as crazy as that sounds, like to get back to wrestling, yes, it's important. It was very much at the forefront of my mind, but over top of that was being healthy enough to be an active dad. So that's kind of how you deal with the pain, is, you got kids at home who need you, who rely on you, and I wanted to be there for them.
I honestly no better motivator than family.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, I did want to ask about the crowds though. Like, as an entertainer and an athlete, playing in front of fans is like everything. You mentioned the adrenaline it inspires and it creates. What's it like when that goes away and you're asked to basically do the same thing?
It's different, obviously, but as a professional, like when you're out there and the red light is on, you have to perform. So the performance isn't necessarily different, but having fans there just enhances the performance. So if I am doing something where I need to elicit a response of boos or cheers or happy tears or angry cries, I'm going to be able to tap into that much easier when I can see faces, when I can feel whatever they're feeling at the moment. Then I can better adjust what I'm doing in order to lead them into that emotion, because that's all we're doing, is trying to create an emotional connection when we're out there through our fist and our feet, through our physicality. I always say, like, we're artists and we wrestle on a canvas, which makes perfect sense because these are our paintbrushes, we're telling stories. So to have them not there, it's very, very weird. But then you'll see guys and girls in the locker room, as soon as they get done with their match, they run back into their phones to check Twitter. They'd be like, okay, this is our gauge, because
Yeah.
we don't have people there live. But then at the same time, like, Twitter is a terrible gauge, because the internet is a place where people just go and complain a lot. So you get your nice ones, but then like a flood of bad ones, and you're like, oh no, I'm the worst. And it's like, no, that's just Twitter, dude. You got to relax. Just wait for people to be back in the building, and it's a totally different feeling. So it's weird because the internet's good, the internet's bad. It's so there's no specific place where you can kind of gauge how you're doing, and that's the biggest difference. But for those of us who have been wrestling, I don't know, a good bit of time, you've got a kind of an internal feeling of if something's good or bad when you're out there doing it. So you can tell if you didn't perform well, I'll say.
No, you have a 1 or 2 degrees in psychology, correct?
2, yeah.
2, yeah. So, I mean, this is a great question for you. You mentioned social media and Twitter sort of being a barometer for success. I think particularly this past year, it's really easy to spend all your time online.
Yeah.
To be just like wallowing in Twitter or Reddit or, Discord or wherever else you spend your time. And obviously, that's not always the healthiest place to be. So, how do you sort of keep that in check and realize, like, okay, like, I hear a ton of voices, it's angry, but I'm trying to keep it in perspective. Like, how do you process all that?
The mute button is fantastic. Just right there. Because the block button, people like to get blocked, because they try to get blocked on purpose. So you mute them and they just yell into the void. And that means now that person is wasting their time screaming at a brick wall and it pleases me to no end.
It's a great visual. It really is.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, no, I'm over here living life. It's great. You're screaming about what? Oh, I can't hear you. My bad. So I don't know. I'm trying to stay off of my phone and out of like socials for a little bit, just to kind of clear your head. I think that social media can be used for good, and it has been used for good many a time. And when it's used the correct way, the good way, the way that makes people smile, it's freaking awesome. But when it comes to the negative stuff, like I said, like if I see it, I just mute it, because there's nothing there that's going to help me be a better person. There's no constructive criticism. It's just people yelling and cursing for no reason. So yeah, the mute button is great. But then also too, just trying to put as much like positive stuff out as you can, and just kind of bringing people along. And when I say bringing along, like for instance, I'm learning how to play bass right now.
Oh, sweet.
And so like I'll just post what I'm doing at night, like when I'm practicing, because I've seen a ton of people hit me up and they go, oh man, I have a bass, I haven't touched it in years, I'm gonna get it back out. Then they'll send me a video of them playing, and it's like, oh dope. Like normally we would have spent that time just scrolling for Twitter for like 3 hours, oh, what are people doing? But now I took 2 of those hours and I put them into learning bass, and then I took 30 minutes and posted this, and I looked to see if people like, oh cool, I got a couple of interactions, let me get off of the social media and go do something productive again, and then I can come back. And so it's kind of trying to juggle in that way of making sure I'm productive outside of my phone, but then also giving a little bit of time to it on the back end.
Right on. Noah, I want to get back to you and your next question in a second, but we got a question from the chat I want to get to. Cookie Chips asks, how do you juggle wrestling, gaming, UUDD, G4, and family all at once? I mean, you do got a lot on your plate
there. Cookie, what's going on? It's one of my buddies from the Twitch days.
Right on.
So it's definitely a lot, but I've always thought, like, if you want to do something, you'll figure out how to put it in your schedule. Because I had a revelation years ago. One of my friends, I was sitting, like, I'm complaining about something. My buddy was like, well, why do you keep doing it if you are just going to complain about it? Why don't you do something else? And I was like, oh wow, that's a great point. But also, like, on the back end of that, it's about telling yourself the truth. So like when I tore my Achilles, I got a piano, a little keyboard, and I was like, I'm going to learn how to play this. So by the time I'm back to wrestling, I'm going to be a virtuoso on the keyboard. I got healed. I was wrestling again. We debuted. We won the tag titles again. We were running for months. I haven't touched this keyboard. So I had to look at myself and say, like, hey, do you want to learn how to play keyboard, or do you like the idea of being able to play keyboard? And I said, well, clearly I like the idea of it, because I haven't spent the time when I clearly had the time to do it. But now my schedule's jam-packed again, and I got a bass and I can't quit touching it. So like, as in telling yourself the truth of what you want to do, that's how you manage to do a lot of things at once. So yes, I want to be a part of Up Up Down Down. I want to run that channel. I want to help sell the merch. I want that to be something. I also want to be a G4 host. It's something that's super important to me. I also want to be a fantastic professional wrestler. So I put time into that. And so when you say, like, oh, I don't have the time to do something, I'd say like 9 times out of 10, obviously there's an exception to everything. 9 times out of 10, it's because you really don't want to do it. So just tell yourself the truth. The more honest you are with yourself, the more opportunities you're going to find.
It's good perspective.
Going on that, what you're saying, Austin, of those categories of saying, okay, do I want to do the idea of it? You had mentioned before that you consider yourself an introvert or shy. So in situations where there might be someone, especially kids, like speaking to kids who might be watching, and they might say, I do want to do this, but I don't have the confidence, or I don't believe in myself enough. I'm not sure if I can do it. I know I want to do it, but I'm shy. I don't know if I want to get out in front of people. What would you say to them, just in terms of what's been helpful for you, for how you were able to sort of bridge that gap in taking those steps that might seem scary?
I'd say the best advice that I ever got, so in that regard, was, I think, junior year of high school, sitting in Spanish class with my friend, and she was in show choir. And she goes, hey, we need guys for show choir. You want to come try out? And I was like, show choir? What are you talking about? No, I'm not. I can't sing and dance in front of people. I have horrible stage fright. And she goes, you're trying to be a pro wrestler, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, that's why I'm wrestling, duh, and playing football to learn how to lift weights. I'm in track so that I can keep up with sports and be a triathlete. And I'm in band because I feel like you got to expand your mind. And I'm doing well in school because of this and this. And she's like, yeah, all that stuff is great, but unless you have some sort of stage presence, it's worthless. And I was like, oh, but I don't want to do this. And she goes, you need it. You have to if you want to do this. And so again, once you tell yourself the truth, like in order to get to step 3, I have to go to step 2. I cannot skip it because it's a very important step. And so even though it is very scary and mentally painful and all the angst and the butterflies, and you might throw up before your first show, you know, like if you want to do it, you have to press through the awkward feelings, because if you don't, then you're going to be 20 years later looking at your life saying, what if? And that's a terrible game to play. It's a horrible game to play. Trust me. You don't want to be having a quarter life or midlife crisis thinking, man, if I would have just done this one thing, my whole life could have been different. I could have been a Grammy nominated, you know, guitar player or something like that, you know? And so that's the biggest thing is if you don't feel like you have the confidence to do something or you're nervous about it, then and you're able to do things like in the comfort like of your own room, just for starters. So if you're learning an instrument, just doing it quietly in your room until you feel a little comfortable, and then kind of branching out into like the living room. Okay, cool. Now you're playing for some of your friends sometimes, and just kind of gradually baby stepping into what it is that you want, rather than going full blast into it. You don't have to go full blast and just like cold turkey wash all your fears away. Just find little steps that are going to give you that little bit of confidence so that you can eventually get to where you want to be.
All right, so I have a more hard-hitting question now. So I welcome your thoughts on this. So according to the internet site Wikipedia, you have 8 different versions of yourself as a playable character in a wrestling game.
Ooh, okay.
Hypothetically,
yes,
if there were a Royal Rumble between all 8 of those characters, which version of you wins?
Ooh, probably. So I think it was my first appearance in the WWE game. I had on like at the time I was wearing a black leather jacket with like silver platinum like rhinestones all around it and stuff.
Nice.
But my model in the game, his face was stuck like this. Like no matter like what I did, there's all the screenshots that I saw, like, oh my god, I'm in the game, and then I see, it's like, oh, cool, dude. I think that one would win because he's clearly seen some things, clearly been through it.
Definitely has the intimidation factor. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, he's got the crazy eyes going. Oh,
yeah, very scary guy.
So go ahead, Noah.
No, Mike, go ahead. If you have one.
Oh, so I guess the other question I have is, you were in Gears 5 as downloadable content. You and New Day, like, what's that like? I mean, obviously, being in a video game at all is an experience I will never know, except for creating my own character in MLB The Show.
Oh, you don't know that. You don't know
Not
that.
with an attitude like that, Mike.
Yeah,
Not
come
with an
on.
attitude
Well,
like that.
whether
Fair.
you say you can or you can't, you're right.
Fair. Words to live by, right there. But so you're in Gears 5, obviously, totally different role. Like, what's that like? Is that more fun, less fun than seeing yourself?
Oh my
in a
god,
different
yes,
character?
so much more fun because now
Yeah,
I
I
get
bet.
to now that means I've branched out. Of course, I'm going to be in a wrestling game. I'm a pro wrestler. We got titles. I'm part of New Day. Like it makes perfect sense. That's on the nose. I like things that are not on the nose. Not that I don't like on the nose, but off the nose is so good because now people that have nothing to do with wrestling, they have zero interest in wrestling. They go, "Who is this? And why are they bright colored? Why are they hysterical? Where are these guys from?" Then they Google New Day, then that takes them to WWE, then they come to watch Raw or SmackDown. You know, that's what I like. Being able to reach out to fans who aren't fans yet. Because no matter what, like you're a fan, you might just not know it yet. That's how I think about things. There's something that I can do to get you to like me. There's something that Kofi and E can do to get you to like them. You might not be fans of what we do because it's I don't like the bright colors and they're not serious enough. But we're gonna say something that you like, and you're gonna go, man, I should not have been down on those guys. And so being in Gears is one of those things because I'm a huge Gears head. I've loved Gears since the inception. Like I've read all the books, like I'm obsessed with the universe. So to be able to be a part of a game that I'm so emotionally attached to is incredible because not only is it, like I said, branching out into a different space, but it's also fulfilling this need in my soul for wanting to be accepted in these spaces that I love so much. And so it's cool to add to the resume, and I hope that it leads to even more gigs in wrestling or not in video games. There we go. Just I want to be in one of those choose your own adventure games, those Supercell games like Until Dawn. My god. Oh god, that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal for me.
Put it on the bucket list. Right
Yes.
on.
Fair enough. But in the near term, something that is going to happen is your G4 show that was recently announced, semi recently announced. So we were able to read a little bit about it, but yeah, we're curious. We're definitely tracking G4 and seeing what it is to have a linear TV channel back on, and what it means and how it's going to differentiate itself from its previous iterations. So yeah, just curious to hear what that show is going to look like, and also why you were interested in joining it.
Yeah. So I can't give you all the details yet. You have to
We
come in
demand the
and see.
details now.
You have to
On
come
the
in and see
spot,
them.
live.
But I can't tell you. So essentially, what I've been doing the past 6 years in creating Up Up Down Down and running it is I've wanted to take the good parts about wrestling and the good parts about esports and smash them together. Because esports has done insanely well over like the past 5-6 years, and wrestling's done insanely well over the past lifetime of humanity on the planet. And so, so I feel like people that watch esports, they love these games, but how are they going to get people who don't care about video games to watch esports so they can broaden the market and bring more people into video games? And my thought is confrontation. People love confrontation. That's why we watch things, because we want to see good versus evil. We want to see good prevail, or we want to see evil prevail, then good prevail in a much later situation. That's why people are watching. That's why people get behind superhero movies, because they like that. They like that confrontation. So to bring what we do in wrestling, as far as the way that we speak and cutting promos and talking trash to people and getting people hyped for what's coming later, I feel like there's no group of people on the planet that is better at that than pro wrestlers, because that's literally what we're trained to do. And so bringing that energy to esports and teaching people who are really good at these video games how to do what we do, and then them teaching us how to play how they play, it's a symbiotic relationship. And so that's kind of going to be what we highlight on the show, is just bringing those aspects of wrestling and those aspects of esports together in an entertaining manner so that people can watch it when it comes on.
Well, it's got my vote. I mean, I've always thought that like esports could use an injection of drama. You want that subplot of like, oh man, you want the Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, spectacle of that, and bring that over to esports. So sounds pretty exciting to me.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that people enjoy it, because the bigger idea of it is that if you're flipping through the channels and somebody who doesn't like video games, doesn't watch esports, sees two people arguing about something and it's entertaining, they go, oh man, I'll keep this on. And then it floats into people playing Street Fighter, and they're like, what? I'm not really understanding this, but I like this guy on the left and he's pretty funny while he's playing, so I'm going to keep watching. And then as you're watching, the commentators are explaining things and you're starting to pick up little by little. Mm-hmm. And now after you've watched like 3 of these events, now you understand Street Fighter and how it works. And now you go, you know what? I'm not as good as these guys, but let me start playing this game with some of my friends. Now you start playing a little bit. And then 2 months later, now you go, you know what? Let me go to a local tournament. More people in the local tournaments equals bigger pots for these local tournaments, which means it's going to draw even more people into the space. So those local tournaments get bigger. That means the bigger tournaments get bigger, and we just keep taking over. And so there's really no way to stop esports. There's no way to stop it.
Well, I mean, it really is true that, like, getting back to your earlier point about live audiences too, like, there's nothing that sells esports and convinces people more that this is a thing than a live event. Like, we had the Rocket League National Championship in Washington. I think it was 3 years ago now, and there were only about 1,000 people at the time because it was like noon on a Friday. But there was a 1-goal game decided in overtime, and the place was so loud. And my boss at the time, when we were pitching Launcher and trying to convince people this is a good idea, that was his first esports event. He just looks at me and goes, wow. And it's just like, everyone understands the roar, man. That's the it is universal in recognition of just like, this is exciting. This is a thing.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we do want to play a little bit of some Warzone today. I think
get ready to carry me.
No, I was going to say there is a huge caveat and asterisk attached to this. Like, we are not good at this game, so the reasons are purely journalistic. In that this week, Warzone had its big makeover. Verdansk was nuked, and then apparently that altered the space-time continuum, because now we're back in Verdansk 1984. So get ready for some Doc Brown action here. We are. We'll give it a shot. We'll do some regular trios. Hopefully, the lobbies are a little bit better than they were yesterday here. So it was a little touch and go, but we'll see. So John, I don't know if John's our producer. Everyone say hi to John in the chat. He has to work some production magic and make sure we're ready to rock here. But when he gives the cue, I'll go ahead and launch this. Right on. All right. Well, let's get after it.
And are you wearing a Whalers hat?
I am.
Yes.
I
Okay.
grew up in Southern Connecticut, so the Whalers were my team.
That's awesome.
First hockey game I ever went to. Turned me into a hockey fan.
One of my buddies was a big Whaler guy.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. And hey to everybody in the chat. There's a bunch of people here from that would be on Twitch when I was on.
Nice.
What tag teams did New Day look to for inspiration? Ooh, honestly, like the Freebirds, because they got the whole Freebird rule. They were a group. It's a thing. I feel like what did we say the other day? That New Day is essentially like you take the Freebirds and Lisa Frank and add a little bit of swag to them, and that's New Day. So
obviously, you mentioned music, huge part of
Yes.
your life.
Yes.
You're learning bass. By the way, you listen to Victor Wooten at all?
Yes. So I've just started. So in learning the bass, like I legit know absolutely nothing about the bass guitar or the history of bass or anything. And so anytime somebody asks me something, I tell them that, then they give me so much information and I go, wait, what? And so I've been listening to Victor Wooten, but more listening to him talk about like bass theory. I find it insanely interesting because he'll say something and then play a riff and then explain it. And I'm like, what? So smart. You're a genius.
Yeah, no, I saw him perform a couple of times. He's insane, just absolutely insane. When I was growing up, my one of my good friends in high school, he played bass and I played guitar, and like I got so jealous because he would play Victor Wooten, and I'd just be like, man, I want to do that. Screw this guitar thing.
Yeah, right. There's so much pressure on guitars to just have like a nasty solo, and bass. Not that it's not difficult, but I'm just trying to groove, you know.
Yeah. I find it more calming too. Oh, nice. All right, we're off to a hot start in the lobby.
All right, you guys were watching my gameplay, right?
Yeah, we're watching Austin's gameplay here. Cool. That's a good note to point out.
So we should probably clip it and just be done because I got to kill before the game started.
In stream.
Yeah.
All right, let's go someplace a little quiet so we can get our footing.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
I should be able to go up here. Gold mark there.
Okay. All right, let's see. She got sweet dew. Okay.
Yeah, this is the new season 3 character that they just released.
New fonts for the areas as well.
Oh, how very typographic of you.
Yep. You know, they've got to look at the fonts.
Oh,
absolutely. My wife, by the way, the biggest font enthusiast in the world.
Oh, really?
Oh, man. She's in marketing, and like, if you ever want to have like a 4-hour-long conversation, like she could do a 4-hour-long live stream just talking about fonts.
Oh, yeah?
It's both impressive and terrifying.
Is she a Times New Roman kind of gal?
Oh, no. She's very much sans serif.
Ooh.
I'm not happy to admit this, but I have not gone to restaurants because of the font on the menu. I'm
what?
Not gonna lie. Like just because I feel like, you know, if they didn't pay attention to the font on the menu, if it's Comic Sans or something, I don't trust it. I just don't trust it.
I would like to go to a eatery that has its menus in Xanth Digbats. I think that would be a great little gimmick. All right.
You know, now that you say this, that's a very good point, because if you guys don't have the time to pick a good font, that means that you're stressed out doing other things. So your food's probably not great.
Yeah, it's suspect. I'll say it like that. It's suspect. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I'm just not going to go to it because there's a lot of restaurants. So I'm out.
Fair.
For that reason, I am out.
Push across here.
You're in Cali though, right?
Yeah, LA.
You mess with Flame Broiler?
Flame Broiler.
It's my favorite food, I think, on the planet. And they're not a sponsor, no. I just actually really like them.
No.
Maybe they should be though. You know,
I would love it.
No, now that I hear, I mean, what font do they use on their menu? I guess is the question.
It's like a Hawaiian plate lunch place kind of. So something
no,
fancy.
I do. Ono. I do Ono, Hawaiian Ono.
Oh, okay.
For
Well,
Hawaii.
I gotta try that. Then.
But I gotta check it out. I love Hawaiian. I love Hawaiian food.
Yeah.
What
do you think is the least trustworthy font?
People say Comic Sans, but I'm not sure. I'm not. That's I feel like the trap answer.
I feel like that became a thing after the LeBron letter from Dan Gilbert there. And
well, for people,
after he left,
before,
yeah.
Like us. All right, where are we going, Mike? You want to go in this house?
Yeah, we're gonna have to start moving to the circle a little bit here.
Just trying to back to the back.
All right, let's hop out
behind us. Nobody in the distance. I really.
Least trustworthy font.
The Swiss bolt action sniper. Let's see if this is any good.
Ooh.
That is a slow ABS. Oh my.
Okay.
I'm going to secure.
I'm gonna close the doors.
You go to the. All right, we'll follow you now.
Okay. Ooh, hey. I'll take that. The sniper. I'm not gonna use it.
It could be like an ornamental piece. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
All right, I'm going to secure this sucker right now.
Yeah, is there anybody up here? Let's see. I don't see anybody.
Yeah, we should be fairly quiet. Given how far away we are from the circle. So hold on to that quad too, Noah, because we're gonna need that.
All right. Austin, where are you now?
I'm on a roof. Okay, I see you guys too.
In real life.
Oh, I'm in Atlanta. Yeah. ATL. So we have O'Charlie's here.
That's Hawaiian?
No, it's just a restaurant that I really like because they have really good rolls. Like their rolls are good to the point that we used to order food, and then halfway through it being made, we'd tell them to box it to go, and we would just load up on rolls and get full, and then take our food home.
We had a place like that in Detroit, outside Detroit. It's called EG Nick's. And we did the same thing. It didn't really need to order anything. It's fine. You gonna hop on or
yeah.
You gonna go?
Yeah, I'm on.
All
right, let's try and head up towards TV here.
All right.
Did papyrus is the correct answer?
Papyrus is the correct answer.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That is a great answer. That is, in fact, yes, papyrus. Hard no. Is this it? Is this where we're gonna go? In here?
No. I marked over by TV station. That's okay.
Okay. Can it be where we want to go though? Can it be?
Yeah. Well, for a little bit, but the circle's closing, so we're gonna have to hustle.
We got 3 whole.
We can grab that truck on the way.
All right.
Oh, the airport. Okay.
Usually do pretty.
Yeah, they fixed the airport, or I guess it was never broken since it's 27 years earlier or whatever.
Oh, right. Look at these cars. Look at cars. Look at that. That Russian Soviet.
I hear noise to the right.
Yeah.
To the south. To the south, yes.
Yeah, somebody's sniping over there. Probably in promenade.
Us. I'll catch them. I got a sniper rifle too.
Oh, I got shots to the left. North-ish.
Oh no. Are we about to get dropped?
Somebody who's been here. Actually, here. Probably have enough time. If people drop their money.
What do we got? Oh yeah, let me drop. Hold on.
Okay. You need me to drop money?
Yeah.
There's a
and then while I'm doing this, why don't you go get that car at the dealership there?
Where is it? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
What's this thing in the air?
Oh. That will be our loadout.
Okay. Everybody's gonna come try to fight us though, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna get in this truck. And just be a sitting duck with no cover.
Hold on. I'm coming to get. Hold on.
Okay.
Coming SUV.
And Austin, since you probably don't have a good loadout, those 2 guns are halfway decent. There's a gold AR that I dropped just there.
Okay.
Well, I'm on my way. Here we are. Boom. Wait. Shit. I got out.
Ooh,
Wait.
hello. Okay.
You get your loadout? No.
What is that? No, hold on. What is that?
Better
skiff
sniper
like?
rifle.
We
Okay.
gotta go here.
All right.
All right.
Oh yes. Okay. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite additions that they put in the game. Is like the soundtrack songs when you're in vehicles. They're a little loud, but it's great tunes, man.
We're gonna get in trouble on the internet.
Possibly.
Yeah,
we should probably
I got
turn
you.
that off.
Audio. Music. Boom. Oh, that didn't turn off any music. Okay, dope. Audio effects.
Oh, it's war. I think it's called like War Tracks or something like that.
War Tracks. Okay.
All right, so there was a team that just went behind us. We'll get out up here and we can take care of the music that way.
All right, I got it. Already got it. We're good.
All right, sweet.
All right, perfect.
All
Are they shooting at us?
Yeah, up the hill.
Or we are okay.
Somebody just got to buy back.
Yeah, I tried to train. Now we've got game audio there, right?
Got another box coming. All right.
Hey, Bree Patrick, we're good now. Is that our drop or somebody else?
Yeah, this is the free one.
Okay. Oh, they're gonna be people waiting on us.
Yeah, no, I feel like we need to get.
I wish.
Oop, one guy coming in.
I wish they would. I wish they would. Where are they?
No, it's feisty right now.
I want out. You know, I need. Well, let me get another loadout. No, I'm still this one.
Where's this going? I gotta get into downtown.
Oh, there's a person. There's a helicopter. Should we shoot it down?
We can try.
Don't hit us. If this thing kills me, I'm gonna be so pissed.
He's circling back. He's circling back. Good. Circle back. Good.
He's gonna try to get us.
Circle back. Oh, he's jumping out. Good.
Get you some.
Get some. Come get some.
Come on. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. I got bloodlust. I got bloodlust.
I'm with it. Let's go find him.
Oh, you're being hunted too.
Wait,
I am.
Wait,
yeah.
You're being hunted. Wait,
why?
Wait.
Why? What did I do? I haven't even shot anybody.
I don't know.
Why are they hunting? Well, I'm still good.
Wait. In for a penny, in for a pound. I love it.
Let's go. If they want it, come and get it.
No, that guy died. I think that guy died.
Did? Oh, screw him. Let's get out of here then.
Just marked him.
Yeah.
Marked him over here. Live mark red.
Oh, you're so dead, guy. Oh yeah. You want this bounty? Come and get this bounty, baby.
Oh no! Oh no!
Come in. Nope. We're coming to you.
Someone got me. Someone.
Who did?
Behind. I don't know. It was a coward move though. I'll tell you that from behind.
I hear bullets.
Shots.
I hear bullets. I'm gonna get killed. I know I am.
This guy's over here.
I'm coming to you.
Cracked him.
You can do it. You got him?
Oh, I had to reload. I just missed. Oh yeah.
Nice. Ooh.
Somebody else got him. So there's a team pushing on him.
Oh, well, I'm coming back to you.
Yeah, get back here.
Okay, I'm coming.
No, let's know how your gulag goes, buddy.
Yeah.
All
Let's see.
All right, Humidor.
Yeah, they're up there now.
Okay.
We can hold them out there.
Down here? You want to wait down here for them and just mess them up when they drop?
I was thinking about just getting some cover here.
Yeah, I'm back in the game.
Nice.
Live mark.
Here we come. Let's go. Let's go.
I would like to reiterate for all those watching that we are not good at this game. Oh, and I just fell off.
We never made no assurance that we knew what we were doing.
I got him. I hit him.
Nice.
I hit him. Oh yeah. I see him.
Oh man, I need a weapon.
Is that? Watch out for that cluster.
Yep. There's some in the trees. 258.
Got him.
Nice.
Ah, I'm down. His boys are behind him.
Uh-oh. They
Uh,
are coming, or the circle though.
Noah, a little help.
You got him?
I need a wait.
You need to res
Are you
me.
down? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
Yeah, crawl. Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, right next to him now.
Wait, there's a bad guy.
I shot
Yeah.
some.
Crawl over here. Crawl over here.
You guys,
Keep shooting. Commence firing.
No.
come to me. Crawl to me.
Working on it.
Uh-oh. They're gonna hurt me.
Oh, I got ended. I got ended.
Here. Help. Help.
I'm trying, but they're gonna.
Okay, I'm crawling to you. I'm coming to you.
Jesus Christ!
No. Well,
I mean, there wasn't anything that I was gonna be able to do.
I mean,
Let's be honest. Captured.
As soon as I turned my back.
All right.
I was too young. So young. What a waste.
Oh, whoa! There's TVs in here now.
Oh yeah. They're going for the whole brainwashing theme.
Hey, you got him, Humidor. I see you.
Oh no, that was I already died.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
How do we throw rocks?
R1,
bumper,
L1.
right bumper.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I'm not
Okay.
sure I'm out the keys. You have a machete. That's pretty sweet.
Shit. Oh, get him in the head.
Jesus.
Aim.
He's back to your right.
He's gonna try to flank you. He's for sure gonna try to flank you.
You won't get me.
Go, stand
There
in
he
front of
is.
that. Do him. No.
I'm terrible. I told you I'm bad.
Go to the secure thing. Shoot.
I
You gotta
did.
shoot.
I did. I was trying to shoot him, and he's just moving.
Hey, top 25. I think that's a moral victory.
There we go.
Not bad.
Moral victory.
Winners.
Oh, maybe.
It's a lot of experience. There we go. No kills. A little bit of damage.
Again with the 125 score. I'm being
Yeah.
throttled. That's what's happening. Mike knows this already. I'm
Absolutely.
being throttled by this game.
Austin, you got time for one more?
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
It probably won't last too long.
This is the optimistic attitude that we all need to channel. We are definitely going to die.
Well, this is the thing.
Horribly fast.
The shorter the games are, the more games we get in. And that's what we're trying to do is get a bunch
This
of
is
games.
true.
That's the way to look at the bright
It's
side. right
volume. It's absolutely quantity, not quality, right? That's how that
Yes.
goes, right?
Yes.
Just throw it out. Just as many as you can pump out. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So,
Oh my God. I'm so bad.
I'm like playing at like a 75-degree angle too, so I'm just sort of like, gotta stay close to the mic.
my excuse is my dog.
There you
I'm
go.
having to manage, keep him happy. I'm trying to, there's a lot going on. I'm doing my best.
I'm personally glad that you took time to consider all your options for your excuses before blaming your dog. You're like, could it be the sun? Nope, shades are down.
Yep.
I scrolled. I went through, a few. You hurt my feelings earlier, Mike. So I'm still like trying to deal with that too.
Okay, we got it this time.
All right, this is the one.
This
Okay.
is a
What
certain doubt.
if we win?
I
what
will
I'm saying.
do a happy dance. Yeah. If
Well,
we
well,
win, you got to go get
well,
your
you do a happy
trombone. That's what's got to happen.
Yeah.
That's the trombone from you. And Mike, would you be willing if we finish in the top 10 to do a happy dance? Would you be willing?
I don't know if I want to subject our viewers to that. That feels like if we win, they lose. So.
Oh no, you can't think like that. Yeah, okay.
I like the cherry blossoms.
Ladder.
Cherry blossoms out here now. Very timely.
Come on.
Let's see, we can go to a more updated place. So if people haven't seen the new map yet, they can get a peek. We can go to the stadium, which is pretty different.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's being built. Interesting.
Yeah. If you remember from the original map, it's sort of big and domed, and then they blew the roof off. I think it was like season 5 or something like that, season 4 or 5.
Mm.
And then now it's obviously just a little bit more modest, let's say.
Just a touch.
I like these. I like this. Like, what do you call a group of helicopters? It's not an armada.
A fleet?
A fleet of helicopters.
It's like a fleet of
Squadron?
fleet,
I
right?
I'd go with
Squadron. Probably from horses because they call themselves air cav. So what do you call a group of horses?
A lot.
Stallions? Yeah.
Cavalry. I don't know.
Cav, air mobile. My AirPod,
a cavalcade.
Yeah.
Cavalcade. My
Oh.
AirPod is absolutely going to die.
Ooh, I don't know how to mark stuff.
Very interesting. Hold on.
It's
Sure.
There we go.
Hold on.
All right, away we go.
Back in. You jumped? All right.
Straight down?
Straight down.
Into the center?
Boxes tend to be around the edges and in those like smaller buildings.
You guys going in or out of the stadium?
Inside, right?
Inside, yeah. And then there's a guy there.
There's people all around. There's people around.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the roof. I'm gonna fight this guy. You want some? No, he went below me. Yeah, he knew.
Mm-hmm.
He knew.
He didn't want those problems.
No, he did. He
not want those problems.
He said, "Oh, crap, is that Austin Creed?"
Oh hell no!
Oh man, I can tell.
Not today. Not today.
Oh,
right.
They got ran. Oh no, the helicopter ran over them. Get down, get down! The helicopter tried to run me over. Dude, that's not cool. Get out of here, dude. You suck. I just watched him literally just squish somebody, and I'm dead. And I'm dead. Of course I'm dead. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man.
I feel like this could have gone better.
Why did it say Warzone death saved? I don't want NVIDIA. Don't recap my death.
Yeah. Yeah, these have no kind of recoil control.
Ugh. Captured. All right, Skip, put me in here. Let's go. Oh, I have a crossbow.
Put that for later.
Perfect.
No, I'm pushing this building from the blue mark from the side.
I'm trying to hold on. I just cracked this guy. I'm about to do him. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Peek your head out. Peek your head out. He's not gonna peek his. All right, he's scared. All right, where are you, Mike? Where'd you go?
I'm in the gulag, and I got cool. He hit me with a sledgehammer, I guess. Dope.
That doesn't seem nice.
We'll try to get you back.
Nice.
Coming back in.
Nice. I don't think you should. I'm clearly not gonna be able to help.
One of the blue mark, no.
Yeah, I see him.
All right, good. Now,
nice.
Okay, Humidor, we're watching you.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Oh, cheer.
I got it. Go, stick your head back. Come on. Come on. Wait, Mike, bring him back on this side. Bring him back.
Nice.
No, come back. The other
nice.
side.
I already got him.
Humidor,
got him.
You got him. Okay.
There we go. That's what I like.
I was on Overwatch, in theory.
Ooh, Zenyatta.
All right, I'm gonna put out this armor box as I need it. No, you want to come over here?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
We only got 900. You can get some more cash and try and buy back. Oh, there's another team.
What happened?
Another team pushing.
I don't see them. Where?
Right here.
Can you
turn around on your left?
Try to run up on me? You trying to run up on me?
Up, they're up top.
Where is he?
That's from above. That's from above.
I got him. Someone got him.
Nice. From
here,
further
crawl
away.
back over here. No, crawl the other way. Crawl the other
way. Behind.
Why? The other way?
Why are you crawling? The guy's shooting you.
Behind you. You were crawling forward. He wants you to crawl backwards.
I can't even see that guy.
I had no awareness. Like awareness rating 30.
The important thing though is you kept your calm. That is the most important part.
That guy wants you.
Yeah, we're gonna reevaluate this life decision.
Yeah. I feel like I got someone though. Yeah,
you did.
At least took someone. I took someone. Sorry.
I got no one. Then I got smashed in the head with a sledgehammer.
But you did it with a good attitude.
So. I tried my best.
Yeah. Yes. And the guy was probably cheating. To be fair.
Yeah. Let's be real about it.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean,
Trying to find some more cash.
How are you doing in the gulag?
I can't seem to break out of my my chair. I don't know why. I mean, the programming
is you a little too tight there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal. And like the programming is subpar, I must say.
Oh, there's a parachute just dropped in the middle of the.
I saw that. I would like to go murder them. Come on now.
Oh,
don't run. Just die tired.
Okay. All right, it's do or die time.
Okay, you got this.
Got this.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Of course, I couldn't see that guy the entire time I'm running around there. But...
Another area. Nice.
Got him.
Oh, is he dead?
Got him.
There we go. There we go. Staying alive. Staying alive.
Right.
Here we go.
Our hopes are pinned to you.
There
No,
we go.
Oh no.
Keep it
we're not
going.
coming back.
Oh wow.
Hopes are
Well,
pinned to me.
enjoy. Enjoy.
All right.
You got a
So in that
long
case- Yeah, I'm not going back to the stadium. I have my own theory for this. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to Quarry.
Okay.
Actually, I don't do well in Quarry. You know where I do well? I do well here. This is where I do well. We're gonna go here. All right. How much? What do we got? We got no money. All right. We gotta try to mission number 1 is get money.
Yes.
Money is the mission. Let's do it. Mike, where can I find some money?
I just won. Oh, I have no idea where to get.
Oh,
money.
you're back in. You're back in.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Fortunately, he was a really bad shot, and I was able to use a machete on him.
It was me.
Nice. It was him the whole time.
All right, let's see. Grab this. I grab this contract right here, and then we can. I think we were able to. We can get Austin back for free.
Oh,
I got a bad guy.
Yeah, I see him.
I have no ammo.
oh no.
I'm combat ineffective.
Oh, no.
I need a weapon.
Oh no.
All right. I need a weapon. Please be a weapon up here.
Okay.
Handguns. Sweet. Oh wait, no, I do have one. I don't have any ammo.
Okay, so yeah.
There we go.
Find some. Oh, nice.
This
You are crushing. You are crushing.
Mike is actually pretty good at this game.
Yeah, I can see.
He's actually pretty
Yeah,
good. He's
and-
won.
Ouchies.
I heard
As
those
I say,
footsteps, and I was like, I need to reload. Uh-oh.
Mike was just assassinated.
Yep. There go. My hopes and dreams.
And he had so much money.
Oh, I was so close.
I mean, I would love to have some ammo. I got 30 bullets. All right.
If you
All right, I'm
go,
gonna go for this. I'm going to the supply run.
yeah, if you can get the supply run, I think you can get one of us back for free. So get Austin since he's been sitting.
No, I will not be helpful. I will die immediately.
But perhaps in an entertaining fashion for the viewers.
I'll just be screaming.
Yeah. I mean, listen,
Believe in
I'm
you.
awful at this game too, but I feel like I'd be able to do this. Let's do this here. I'm gonna do it strategically.
Okay.
Here, while we're watching Noah run the Verdansk marathon here, Austin, I did want to know, like, we talked about pain before in wrestling. Like, is there a certain move that you know it's coming and you're just like, oh man,
All of them.
This is gonna suck. All of them.
Oh,
I think wrestling stopped hurting after a while. No.
Yeah.
No. It just hurts like a little bit less.
Yeah.
But
actually, I have a question, actually, Austin.
Yeah.
Comparatively between different countries, because like obviously in Mexico, Lucha Libre, and Japan, like different countries have different styles. Like, what are the most notable differences? Or I guess I would say, like, what differentiates, or what's like the U.S. known for more than other countries in terms of I don't know, stylistically, or like things that are like.
I don't know. It's weird. So, because
more
like in the U.S., there's even different styles.
No,
So-
how's that buyback coming?
It's on its way. Can you mark the? Wait, I gotta. See, where's the teamwork? It was not marked. Where was the buyback? There was no mark.
It's on its way.
That was hysterical.
That's good.
Oh man, no, that is gonna get clipped, man. We gotta put that and 100 points. See, you had 650 there, Noah. 650. So
Yeah, you did great.
That was the buyback. I was at the buyback.
yes, you were. It was literally at
Yeah.
your feet. Chat, please light this man up.
Yes. I was like, oh, he's buying him back, and then he just did, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh man! All right, I'm
Well,
gonna
I had,
we can wrap this up here and.
I
Wow.
got distracted. I got distracted.
Yeah.
So,
It
by the new
happens.
map- The new map.
happens.
Understandable. Very understandable, Noah.
Let's.
You know,
Yeah.
It's hard to do good journalism while playing games. So.
I mean, you know.
Would it have been different had we been doing something else?
Yes, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
agree with
I have to
you.
I'm gonna have to argue that somehow, some way. So I mean, yeah.
Well, this is a good way to cap the afternoon here. So Noah, go think about your actions, and we'll talk later. But Austin, thank you so much for taking the time joining us. You can catch Austin on G4 coming up. Do you have a date or a time that we can set our DVRs and set a recurring series?
Not necessarily for G4, not yet there, but we'll give you that information as soon as we are able to. But if you want to catch me on other things, check me out Monday nights on Monday Night Raw on USA Network. It's 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want me in a non-wrestling sense, go to uuddshop.com and just pick up some apparel. And go to the YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. Check me out there. We're playing tons of video games. I got a whole crew of guys. It's me, Cesaro, the strongest person I've ever met in my life. Breeze, my frenemy who I can't stand, Adam Cole, who's just an absolute delight. Amongst many other talent there on the channel. So come check us out there. That's where we're putting esports and wrestling all together into one basket. And you can check me out on the New Day Pod. It's New Day Podcast. Me, Kofi, and Big E with our podcast that drops every Monday. Just go to wherever you listen to podcasts, type in the New Day, click the pink picture with the 3 black guys' faces in it. That is us. Help us out with the algorithms. And check me out on all G4 stuff coming soon. G4 on all social platforms at G4 TV. Austin Creed on all social platforms at Austin Creed Wins. Up, Up, Down, Down on all social platforms. Up, Up, Down, Down without the O's. Thank you for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Austin, you keep busy. You will never be accused of being idle. So. Thanks for squeezing us into your busy schedule along those lines. So it's been a great conversation. For everyone else, please find our journalism at launcher.gg. We are the Washington Post's gaming vertical. We had a big breakdown on the history of Verdansk and the history of Warzone, the game, this week. Also find some new information on Season 3. I am Mike Hume for Noah Smith. Thanks for watching.